Francis Ngannou has finally secured his boxing debut against none other than Tyson Fury, and footage is now re-emerged of his experience in the squared circle so far. The Predator hasn't fought since defending his UFC heavyweight title against Cyril Gane before failing to agree a new deal and leaving the promotion in pursuit of a future in the boxing ring. He recently announced his new deal with MMA promotion PFL, which many believed would jeopardize his shrinking plans in boxing. But in stunning fashion, he has now agreed to fight the Gypsy King later this year. It's coming. It's finally agreed, and we're going to get to watch these two athletes face off. Ngannou has a tremendous punch. It is expected that he will be just as, if not more deadly, an opponent to face off against as Fury faced off against Wilder. In fact, some people were looking forward to a bout between Wilder and Ngannou as the two in two different sports who have the two heaviest punches currently to speak of. I'm sure if Mike Tyson was given the opportunity, he would throw his hat in there to say yes, he can still throw one of the heaviest punches in the world. But the question here for me is this about worth watching? Is this about worth anticipating? Or is this a sideshow?
It's Sideshow. We're talking about Francis Ngannou here. This guy he's actually won a lot of individual accolades that are not really well talked about. I mean, in 2017, ESPN gave him the best knockout that year. Bleacher Report did the same thing. MMA, mixed martial arts, did the same thing. And of course, he's just 2 years older than Tyson Fury, right? He's 36, Tyson Fury is 34. I don't think there is a lot of difference in how they will approach it. Tyson Fury is good, right? I believe Tyson Fury will beat him. He's better than him. But Ngannou is not a pushover, right? Like you rightly said, he has a very strong punch, he has stamina, and he's also someone who likes to go the distance. He can go 4, 5, 6 rounds. Now, Tyson Fury is someone who he begins to shake if he goes the distance, right? So if Ngannou doesn't waste his effort trying to punch Tyson Fury out in the first, second, third round, he can beat his time, go with him through the distance to the fourth, fifth, sixth round, and see where he goes from there, right? Tyson Fury he has all the W's you can think of in this world. But when it comes to the crunch of it, I think both would give us a very good show.
You know, speaking of the tactics you just raised there, Wilder failed historically to do exactly what he said he would do to Tyson. There is no love lost between those two men, and unlike what you've just said, Wilder didn't have the heart to go the distance. Didn't have the heart to simply wait out Tyson and let him tire himself out. But one of the biggest things about Tyson is the fact that he can be strategic when he's fighting. He's not about the power punches. He's not about the haymakers. He's not about taking the most punches and keeping his stamina until the very end. He is about weighing his options throughout the bout. But historically, in MMA, because it's mixed martial arts, most fighters are not proficient boxers. They may be capable of surprising you with a few combos, but lasting throughout multiple rounds, 11 rounds, and going the distance, and just by virtue of the fist, is not what they are used to. It's not what they prepare for. As powerful as Ngannou is, can he cope? Can he live up to the need to be just as tactical as Tyson in the ring when they face off?
Well, anybody can, but will he? The guy he's fought 20 times, lost 3 times, right? And look at Tyson Fury's record; he has no loss at all. Now that speaks volume. You talk about what he has to offer in the ring. You know, their fight is going to be coming up, according to Sky Sports, it's coming up on the 28th of October. So they still have time to prepare. And it's going to take a different turn. There'll be 3 judges by the ringside. And I think it's going to be taking the 10-point system. So you must have 10 points each round to win that particular round, which means while you are trying to save your energy to go the distance, you must also throw enough punches around. You can't be jumping around like the stinking day, talking about Muhammad Ali those days. You have to actually punch your position to win points. So that would now have to test the punching power and the stamina of both boxers. I feel Tyson Fury has shown us over the years that he has stamina. As Ngannou shown us that, well, not against positions like Tyson Fury. So it's left to be seen.